data is how we learn what impact a grant has made. It's also how we identify what other needs the communities we serve might have. This is where we rely on the people on the front lines to supply us with high-quality information. For our SnapStretch markets, this means collecting data at the point of sale and then reporting it via the portal on the snapstretch.com website. We have tried to make this process as easy as possible for our participants. There are two kinds of sites operating SnapStretch. Those who are distributing vouchers, tokens, and other forms of coupons or currency to Snap customers at checkout, and those who are offering point-of-sale discounts, and the data we collect from each is slightly different. This video focuses on sites using a voucher distribution method. To report, go to the website snapstretch.com and click on Reimbursement, and under Voucher Distribution Sites, click Form Here. This will open up our reporting portal. First, fill in your basic information so we know who is submitting the data, the business dates being reported, and the market name. It is up to you how frequently you submit data for reimbursement. Some sites report weekly. Some report just once a month. Just keep in mind that after reporting via the portal, it can take up to 30 days for your reimbursement to be issued. Let's take a look at the information we ask you to track and report. First is total market customers. This is the total number of transactions during the time period being reported. Next is the number of Snap EBT transactions throughout the course of the reporting period. This, as it says, is the total number of Snap transactions. Then we ask for the dollar amount of Snap EBT dollars distributed/ran through the EBT machine. The dollar amount of Snap EBT dollars distributed/ran through the EBT machine. This is the dollar total of all Snap transactions made during the reporting period. The dollar amount of single, adult/match, SnapStretch dollars distributed. This is the amount of one-to-one SnapStretch dollars distributed. Even if the SnapStretch dollar is used right at that moment, at the register, and no voucher was issued, it is still considered a distributed SnapStretch dollar. The dollar amount of family, adult plus kids, SnapStretch dollars distributed. These are SnapStretch dollars distributed at a 1-to-2 ratio to families with children. The dollar amount of senior and grand families, SnapStretch dollars distributed. If a customer is 60 or older, then they are eligible for a 1-to-2 ratio of SnapStretch dollars. If that senior is present with a child, then they are eligible for a 1-to-3 ratio. All of those disbursements are reported on this line. All of these lines are required fields. If no SnapStretch dollars were distributed to seniors, then just enter a 0 on this line. Total distributed match. This line auto-calculates on our website, so as long as you fill out the previous lines, then this will be correct. Here's an example of how administering SnapStretch works using our SnapStretch Bucks method at a farmer's market. A customer wishing to use SnapStretch goes to the market office or the otherwise designated SnapStretch distribution register and says they want to use SnapStretch. In this example, it is an adult and child wishing to participate in the program. At the register, the customer will be asked how much of their monthly SNAP benefits they would like to spend. Let's say $20. The cashier will then run a $20 SNAP transaction at the register. After the completion of this sale, SNAP and SnapStretch Bucks are distributed. The customer committed $20 of their monthly SNAP benefits, so they are issued $20 in blue SNAP Bucks. These blue SNAP Bucks feature the SNAP logo as a reminder that these can be spent on any of the typical SNAP-eligible items like meat, cheese, and bread. Then the appropriate amount of SnapStretch Bucks are distributed. In this case, they are given $20 in red adult SnapStretch Bucks and $20 in purple kids SnapStretch Bucks. These bucks feature the SnapStretch logo and can be used to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables, canned, dried, or frozen whole or cut fruits and vegetables without added sugars, fats, oils, or salts, seeds and plants, or fresh herbs. So the customer is issued a total of 20 SNAP Bucks and 40 SnapStretch Bucks. This is how the transaction would be reported to us at snapstretch.com. The blue SnapStretch Bucks represent the dollar amount of Snap EBT dollars distributed/ran on the EBT machine. In this case, it would be $20. Given this was a family, an adult and child, red and purple SnapStretch Bucks represent the dollar amount of family, adult plus kids SnapStretch dollars distributed. Therefore, the entire $40 would be reported on this line. Whether you use this method to manage the program or not, the reporting is the same. You must report how much SNAP was distributed/run on your POS and report the full amount of SNAP stretch distributed in conjunction with that amount. Next in the reporting portal, we ask you to report any other incentive program you may be running at your site. For example, veggie vouchers, or SNAP stretch dollars received via another source. Here we ask you to tell us which programs those are and to tell us the amount redeemed through that program. As part of our reporting process, we have to track county by county spending within SNAP stretch. If you operate in more than one county, we ask that you separate your data on this table. This is also where you report your SNAP stretch redemptions. SNAP stretch redemptions are the amount of SNAP stretch exchanged for goods at your market. Here we would like to know the total amount of adult SNAP stretch redeemed, as well as the total amount of kids SNAP stretch redeemed. In the example we used previously, this would be $20 in adult SNAP stretch and $20 in kids SNAP stretch. The totals will auto-calculate in the line below labeled Total of SNAP stretch redeemed to be reimbursed. As it says, this will be the amount reimbursed once your request is approved. Next, have any special events? Let us know. This is also information we report at the end of the funding cycle. Now we get into the fine detail, documentation. We ask that you supply us with two kinds of documents. First is volunteer time. One of the things we track is the amount of time participants spend working on SNAP stretch related activities. Specifically, we're looking for promotion planning, customer outreach and engagement, time spent reporting, etc., not necessarily the full time your business is open. You can download the time log on our website. Under Markets and Retailers, click on Tools and Resources. We also ask that you submit a report showing the authorized total of SNAP EBT processed at your location. This is where we want to see a report generated by your EBT machine software that verifies the total number of SNAP transactions and the total amount of SNAP dollars spent. Here we need to be able to see the total number of SNAP transactions processed during the reporting period and the amount for which those transactions were processed during the reporting period. After you submit your data and reports, it comes to us here at the Coalition office and we review the information. We look at the numbers you submitted, the reports you submitted, and as long as everything looks right and we have the information we need, the green light is given and you are on your way to reimbursement. However, sometimes we have questions or issues. If we look at it and the math doesn't add up or the report doesn't specifically reflect the information we are looking for, we will reach back out to you and request a resubmission. Once we do that, your request for reimbursement will sit until that resubmission is made. We might reach out again, but essentially we are waiting on you. Lastly, we also ask that occasionally you provide us with photos from your market. We collect these photos, use them in our social media and marketing materials, and it's also nice to just see what's going on out there. So there you have it. Reporting 101 for voucher distribution sites. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us by email, snapstretch@wvfoodandfarm.org.